Where is he? So he came of age and immediately civil warred. Alright.
We will serve you well.
Well, it's not alright. That's bullshit, but alright.
For the glory of the Cymry. Get along there. My efforts are rewarded.
Okay, so now the counterattack can begin. I mean, not particularly in earnest, but it can begin. This is a good question. I definitely don't want to train you as a general. Like, the fact that you're going to get some general bonuses now is going to be nice, especially for the bonus to influence. But you are not going to be a general. I don't want you to have general followers. I think I'm just going to continue with the governance and with the zeal upgrades. That'll work. Okay, let's get the ammunition and missile damage for archers, although we don't really have any of those anymore. Once we've taken over Llandoughy, we'll... I'm not going to have the money to recruit any soldiers. Yeah, we need Llandoughy because that's the gold mine. We need Llanpadon because that's the other mine. And then once we have this secured, I can just station an army in Padon and they cannot get through this pass. So the southern realm is protected. And thankfully my garrison has a humongous... Sorry, my capital is a humongous garrison, which they just can't break. They don't have the numbers for it. Okay.
We will serve you well. For duty. At once.
Okay, so we're occupying, we're replenishing. We have the option to get some more archers, and we absolutely should, as and when available. We also have some repairs to do. This is true. Alright, they're not expensive. Can't afford that one though. So we're just going to continue moving north until we're in a position to go after this stuff. It doesn't look like anyone else is interfering with my uprisings, thankfully. At least not yet. Also, taking the gold mine back had kind of a big deal. Well, this has definitely set this campaign back a bit and made it... more difficult. What are you lot doing? Federberg destroyed, Lachner destroyed. Mission issued. Eliminate Miss. The only way to permanently remove the threat of Miss is to completely destroy them. Show them true Welsh heroism. So how many turns do I still have this lower influence shenanigans? What is my influence now? 3. Alright, so high because I have so many estates.
We will. As commanded.
Your path is one of great leaders have followed from ancient times. Build up your armies and then send them out, both to ensure your ancestral lands remained yours and to take new territory. Oh, it's when I lost the territory that I lost the heroism. Ah, okay. Also, retrain you, so we have you upgraded. So these are the new upgraded units. So they have better armor, better shields, much better melee skill. And the mailed axemen Oh, they're considered tier 3? Huh. Well, that should be a big help. Also, I can't actually afford any other troops. There is another Valley Spearman. No, we need you and we need you. So we need 1,700. Next turn we can afford another Swordsman or Spearman. Hey, King of Kings. Just trying to learn Total War. This might not be necessarily the best one to learn Total War. This is more an exercise in how everything possibly going wrong in one game could possibly go wrong in one game. Because just about everything that could possibly go wrong has gone wrong in this one game. Go away! Army bribed. +3 influence of the faction leader, but my armies cost more. Right now I need the money, so bugger off! Okay, so it just resets the timer.
My warriors will not falter.
Ah, I could get hunters now. I still want the archers though, because they'll upgrade to the longbows. Let's hire those. I think I'm going to sit here for a turn or two, get this replenishment going, hire the other swordsmen. Hopefully some more archers become available. I'll hire those. And then we'll move on. Total War Murphy's Edition. Yeah, this absolutely is. Any idea how Saga has done? Do you think they will make more? I think so. I think it sold fairly well. I don't know still how it is. Like, I don't have access to CA's financing stuff. I'm kind of curious to see if they'll do any DLC for this, because that would be a positive, in a weird way, sign. But then these games are always supposed to be smaller and more focused, so I don't know. I honestly just don't know. Our scouts are reporting that a small raiding force from Nordman has been approaching Britannia from the south. Yeah, it's fine, it's not us. Okay, we've got that one. We can now get longbows. Unfortunately, all of my archers are dead, which is very annoying, but we can now get them, technically. One more turn, then I'll grab the sword infantry. And then after that, I think I'm going to start heading north to go and deal with this final part of this uprising. And actually, I just noticed Mercia is dead. This is all Wessex now. It's just Lancaster, Checheby, which I guess is Kirkby, and Ottengimeli, which was Southport? I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to do, because I realised while I was doing my Patreon and Twitch subscriber lists, that I gave out almost no names last time. Just didn't happen. So what I'm going to do is start naming cities in this after patrons. So I'm going to say the Gold City. I wish there was a way of just randomizing this. Like, who's going to get the Gold City? That's kind of an important one. Unfortunately, I can't rename you, but I can rename the settlements. So, Clan Padan is from now on going to be known as Clan Charles. Then Llandewi. Whoops. Llandewi is going to be known as Clan Helson. And Abertaifi is going to be known as Aber Hungary. And then Doet is going to be known as Requin Forda. And Manavia is going to be known as Kajia. Kajia. And then Kaer Midden is going to be known as Kaer Posnik. And then Dinefwyr is going to be known as Summerfwyr. Because we got to keep the Welsh type names here. Alright, so that's a bunch of patrons, so we should probably do some Twitch people. Oh, one thing I did not do was mark out who was on both. Just did that. So, Aberfro. The capital is going to be known as Warfro. In fact, I'm almost tempted to call it Civil Warfro. And then down here, Llancors is going to be known as Llan Bassos. And somehow I'm going to need to remember half of these. Caer Gwent. Oh, I like Caer Gwent though. No, I'm going to rename it. Caer. Here we go. Steely. Stelgwent. Bear Gwent. Gwent Bear. Caer Gwent Bear. There we go. That works. And I think that's all of the settlements done. It is. Cool. So we'll need to rename the other Civil War settlements as we get them. When I started this stream and I thought, you know, I'm going to start naming settlements after people, I was going to do it for provinces that I entirely owned. Yeah, that plan didn't quite work out. Oh, I missed the N on Clan Helsen. Like, some of these are going to be obvious, like Clan Charles and Clan Helsen. Some of them, like Warfro, not so much. So I apologise in advance if I rename any settlements which I've already renamed and just didn't recognise them, because I've done too good a job at keeping them Welsh. And Clan, well, Helsen, I just misspelled. There we are. And that's only because I can't rename people in this, for reasons. Right. You can hire swordsmen. I could grab some of these. One of them. It's really the Welsh archers I'm after, though. No, we'll keep the Welsh archers.
Every man will do his duty.
And we'll wait out the winter. And then make our way up to Caer Segent and go and take everything else back. Hope Battlefleet Gothic 2 will be out soon. I was looking at the pre-release stuff of that the other day. It does look decent. Because I never played Battlefleet. With all the Warhammer stuff being on sale right now, I was like, eh, should I? Shouldn't I? I didn't, but I was tempted. Okay, so you are doing what I was going to do and just standing there doing guardy stuff. So I'm going to run up and hopefully provoke you. Probably not. You're probably just going to find a way around me somehow. How's my faction leader's influence? I mean, it's 3. We could feasibly grab somebody now. I can't believe I'm going to have to kill my heir before he's even of age. So annoying. Is there a total war game with Spartans? Yeah, Rome. Or now, more recently, the mod, Ancient Empires for Attila. In fact, I finally got space on my schedule to do some Attila. I will be playing Attila Total War on Friday at 10 PM BST. And I can at last show you the glory that is Western Rome. I'm excited about that.
Will not falter.
Yeah, run away.
Get moving! Strike them down!
Auto resolve. That'll do. Replenishment on money.
Step up now!
Nwithon dead. No longer dauntless. No, I am still losing heroism as I'm killing off my lords. My extremely rebellious, two-faced bastard lords. Alright, I'm gonna move.
Trolls, keep us covered
here for the moment. And the next turn, hopefully we'll be able to reach Caesagent.
The
The thing I'm a little bit concerned about is some of the random lords up here are just going to try and run past me. And I don't wish to let them do so. Because then they'll have a completely open time to attack down here. Which mod adds Charlemagne? That's a DLC. Age of Charlemagne. Is it Age of Charlemagne or Rise of Charlemagne? Something like that. Couldn't really get into it, but I only really played as the Danes, and I found that game extremely boring. I probably should play as the titular Charlemagne at some point. But first, I'm going to play as Western Rome. And I've got trained skirmishers. Longbowmen, at last! So I can get the extra range and the reduction to recruitment cost, which right now could actually be very, very useful. Just realised I can also get the cavalry upgrade. Ooh, that allows me to get the heavy cavalry. You know what? I want to start those so I can at least begin recruiting them. Alright, so you can't make it down this way
Fall upon them.
very quickly. So we're going to have to attack up here.
No chance.
He might well try and run past me. It is entirely possible, if not probable. Now just watch as Mercia attacks my southern front or something. Actually, Wessex has just taken those cities, so it's unlikely. Oh no, that's Northumbria. Northumbria's taken out Mercia. That's okay, I have a declaration of friendship with Northumbria. Have I done a game returning to the Roman Pantheon? I don't think so, no. A great storm is raging through the countryside. That's a big army. Which have just sprung up from somewhere. What is that my son? That's my son. That's my boy. Let's kill him.
Get along there. Hit hard and fast.
So he's got cavalry superiority, I've got quality superiority, and range, just about range superiority. He's a better commander than I am. God, you suck. So what are the bonuses in comparison? I'm not even sure I'd know how to go about doing that. Well, I guess you're mostly Christian already, so you probably have some massive uprisings. Not that you don't have enough of those to deal with already. As Rome.
Swordsmen.
So let's put the axes in the center.
Swordsmen.
Swords on the flank.
Swordsmen. Archers.
Archers behind, because I actually need to worry about you now.
Horsemen.
Let's put the horses in there.
Spearmen.
You. there.
What's your command?
2 spears on one flank. 2 spears on the other.
Spearman. Let's go to war. All agreed. Right, boys. Let's get 'em.
Yeah, Rome gives you sanitation, but what about the other one? Oh, I see what you mean. Right, so Roman gives you sanitation, and then Latin Christian is +1 religious pressure in all provinces. So it's just easier to convert stuff. I guess Roman Pantheon is quite a lot stronger, because sanitation is a problem. Especially on the harder difficulties.
We'll ruin their day. They're over here.
Right, where's their boss? Where's my son?
Boys, there they are.
That you? Yeah, I think that's you.
Boys, there they are. We're coming for you.
There's Anrail. Anrail, soon to be Kinslayer.
Right, boys, let's get 'em. Let's go.
Yes, they definitely have quite a lot more cavalry than we do. But we have the spears out on the front flank, so I think we'll be fine. Because if they do charge straight into the front, fine. These guys can take the hit. Their melee skill and their armor is quite a lot higher. What's the in-game button to keep formation? Alt.
Now we're talking.
So you can keep the formations with Alt, and then if you hold down Alt and Control, then you can rotate.
At a gallop. We'll ruin their day.
So let's get into position. So those are the javelins. We're getting close.
Archers.
I'm so annoyed I lost my gold level archers in that battle.
Ruin their day. They're charging. Incoming charge. Missiles fire. Show us the foe. Missiles. Swordsmen. Firing now. Archers. They're firing now. Watch for the missiles. They're firing at us.
See, they flee before our might.
Shut to their forces.
Oh, they changed that. Couldn't used to do that.
Pierce
good.
their hearts. Pound the ground. They're firing at us.
Yep, kill the general.
They're firing.
Shoot
The battle
him.
is turning in our favor.
They're firing at us. Spearman. As we say. Let's do that. I think we got their attention.
Still in range. Alright, let's finish off those javelins.
Who needs thrashing? Raise shields. Let's go to war.
Finish them off.
It's not look so bad now.
Unfortunately, those cavalry are actually fairly resistant to a missile fire. Where's their shield skill? 13. Actually, that's strong.
Firing at us.
They're firing at us. Yeah, we are.
Archers.
I'm glad you noticed.
Right, boys. Let's get 'em. We're hurting them.
No, they have shields, but we can keep on shooting into them.
Missiles!
Oh, it's the shield skill for the javelins you can't see. Because they ran out of space on this bar, though I don't understand why I couldn't just go down to here. I guess that's a resolution thing. This can't go any lower than the top of this.
Bowmen! They're firing at us! Raise shields!
Yeah, that's true. You can use groups to maintain formation. I don't really like groups, though. I don't really have any reason not to, I just don't.
Their missiles can reach us from here! Fire missiles!
Are you coming at me? Really?
I can't take much more!
They're going to break soon. The cavalry just broke.
Missiles fire! Warriors are running away!
Alright, this is really nice. So on spacebar you can choose what stuff you want locked, and if you lock it then it's always going to show on screen. One thing which I did complain about was not being able to see these icons without pressing space. That's no longer true. That's a good change. I think that was in the patch.
Watch for the missiles! Look sharp! Missiles!
See? They flee before our might.
Yeah, cavalry are definitely too squishy.
They don't have the
They need to buff those up a bit.
They're walking all over us! Aim! Fire!
Killed half of them already. 128 kills, 92 kills. Well, we're getting them some experience at least. Fire arrows might be good. They do less damage, but they do morale damage. And right now I don't care about the morale impact. This is pure damage dealing.
Mark your targets!